Hey, what's up guys, it's BK. So today's video we are talking about the EK. So this video is going to be just a high level, very generic of the whole build. I don't think I've really introduced everything that's been done to this car. So I wanted to spend this time to kind of just talk about it overall. If you guys are interested about the L15 swap, I will have another video talking about it, everything you need for that to be done. Everything else in this car, I bet there's millions of videos on YouTube kind of explaining suspension and all that stuff, but you know, for the most part we're just gonna do a high level, just talk about it, because I don't think I've really got to make a video and really talk about the whole car. Is it my high school dream build? Yeah, for the most part. I mean, my dream build was supposed to be a B series, but I think it's something definitely better, much faster, more efficient. So I wouldn't say it's my dream build, but it's pretty close. I mean, the only thing missing for it to be my dream build is Jay's Racing front end, painted, and being an EK9 chassis. First and foremost, let's talk about the outside. I think we're pretty straightforward with the outside. So it's not the prettiest. It's definitely a sleeper from the outside, except the fact that it has white wheels, and 200 tread tires. But besides those two main things, and I guess an intercooler in the front, but besides those three things, which wheels and tires and intercooler, from the outside it's pretty clapped out. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's one color, but in my opinion, as a I guess previous show car guy, or guy that goes to shows all the time, it's pretty beat up chassis from the exterior. I did do window tint on it. Shout out to Damien Details. He hooked it up with the window tint. I think the car looks a lot better with the window tint. I think it just makes it more modern looking, more mature. I don't know. I guess it's just my thing. I've always liked window tint. So definitely gives it a nice contrast to the silver paint and the white wheels. Please don't bash me for the paint. It's a work in progress, and it's definitely something that's on the to-do list. Hopefully, sometime this month, early January, you finally get to start working on the exterior. A 99 chassis. This actually has a 98 front end. It was just a lot easier at the time to put a 98 bumper. But the thing with this 6th gen model is, if you want the 98 bumper, you kind of need the 96, 98 fenders, the hood, the grille, and the headlights. So this whole front end changes for the 99 2000. For quite a while at the shop, I have had a 99 front end. I just, like I said, I haven't had time to make a video like this, and of making a video, it's definitely less time to change the front end. So it's already primered, headlights are re-cleared, not brand new, but at least they're clear and they're nice looking. So not really worried about the front end. Like I said, the whole car is gonna get painted, but I have that 99 front end ready to go. That's pretty much it for the exterior. The wheel setup, if you guys can see from the video, do got some good camber. If you get up close here. So I definitely have a lot more space to put bigger tires. Maybe in the rear, not so much. I think the rear I'm pretty satisfied. Maybe do a little bit less camber. But you know, I definitely would stay 225s in the rear. The fronts, I am debating. Would like to put 245s. I think it would look really, really good. Just because if you guys see there, do got a lot of camber. So I'm running about -3 in the front, -2 in the rear for camber. And it's mostly for track purposes. Car wasn't really designed to be daily, but I do daily it just because it does get 40 miles per gallon. Sometimes up to 50. Running the Falcon 660s. Thought they were really nice for the car, for my skill level. They definitely did justice, and they're definitely worth it. I think I paid like $700 or so for the tires. And those are 225, 40, 15s all around. So, and then the wheel specs, they are 15, 8.5, plus 30. So another thing, very typical standard type of wheel specs for this car. But I really appreciate it, guys, if you leave a thumbs up. Really helps with the algorithm. Suspension is S3 coilovers with PCI spherical bushings all around, upper control arms, lower control arms. This is definitely a big eyesore, so I since I don't know, maybe 3 months or not, 3 months or so now, I've been looking for door panels, specifically dark panel dashboard. Definitely, if you guys can see here, got two different colors here going on, but I've been looking for dark manual panels, but I can't find them. I was able to find this door panel or door entrance trim, whatever you want to call it, dark panel, and the rear panels very, very easily. I literally went to the junkyard one day and there just happened to be a red car already, so I took them. The panels were for an EX, so I couldn't use them. Sadly, they were electronic, so that was a bummer. So I do got some Recaro seats I need to put on this week before Doghouse track day. And then if we look over here, a lot of people were asking me what this is. Left and right and headlights. The OEM one, as of right now, it does not work. So that's something that is functional and I could put it back on, but when I purchased this vehicle, it's missing all of the OEM harness that go to the headlights to the inside. So because I'm missing all of that, I had to use like an aftermarket toggle light switch slash left and right turn. But yeah, so I got this super clean EM1 seat temporary. Just looks real nice. And got the SI cluster. So one of my high school dreams was to own a EM1. And I mean, this is as close as it's gonna get. I mean, the car is pretty much better than EM1. Many may claim it is not because it's not a real EM1. All the parts are interchangeable. It's not like the FK7 where you can tell a big difference between the FK and the 7. Chassis are pretty similar compared to FK and the 7. But got the SI cluster, got the radio delete. This car doesn't have speakers, as you guys can probably see. Radio delete. I got my boom box, my tool bag, and my iPad. Like I said, probably talk a little bit more about that in another video, but for now, just a high level. You're able to connect your Honda, which I have on the iPad, and it pretty much shows me all the records that I need to communicate to the car. Got a J's Racing steering wheel signed from the owner, CEO himself. So when I was in Japan, I was able to go to J's Racing, got him to sign it. We had some tea for like 30 minutes or so. I was very honored that he wanted to sit down with me and just talk. Who knows why he wanted to have tea with me, but we had some tea for 30 minutes, got to talk, kind of just, chit-chat stuff. So that was really cool. I am actually running, some people might think it's a K series. This is an OEM 10 gen shifter with an Acuity adapter plate to the chassis. So the adapter plate is linked to the chassis, and then the shifter is from a 10 gen FK8. So this is a LE shifter. If you guys didn't know, quick tip, the LE shifter is more of a short shifter compared to regular Type R shifter, so that's pretty cool. Got Type R shifter cables, which goes straight to the engine, so similar to K series. There's that. And then, yeah, so it's pretty straightforward. Pretty much all stock besides the J's Racing strut bars, so just a nice to have and all my detailed products inside. So in my opinion, nothing crazy besides the suspension and the swap. Everything else I think is pretty feasible to happen. So let's check out the engine bay. Now, many of you guys are probably watching the video. I think a while back I just had an opportunity to buy the show, and then I kind of said screw it. As you guys probably saw in the other videos, I said screw it, and we decided to do L15 swaps. I am running a 10 gen 2017 plus L15B motor. So the B7s, they come from FK7 hatchback, all the 1.5 turbo cars like the CRV, the Accord, the Civics. They pretty much all came with this engine, the block and the head. There's a few minor changes here and there. We did release a video with the typical questions we got at SEMA. No, this is not a Type R engine. Type R is a 2.0 turbo. This is a 1.5 liter. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want to learn more about the engine, check out that video. But if you guys were interested about doing the swap yourself, I'll probably make a separate video, maybe even today, just to talk about everything you kind of need. I have an Excel file with everything. So if you guys are interested in doing this swap, group in garage to do this swap, feel free to message me on Instagram, MagañaMFG, or just leave a comment here on the YouTube videos. But you have L15 long block, you got axles, motor mounts, original 10 gen ECU, You have the JDI jumper harness. This allows you to communicate with the engine with your factory dashboard. We do have AM fuel pump, so that is required. You can't use the stock one nor the tension one, so you got to go with aftermarket there. Intercooler and charge pipes, it's all PRL intake. I do want to get the PRL inlet. I just haven't had a chance. It's one of those things that's it's nice to have, but it's not required. It is PRL downpipe, so it's pretty nice to have. Down the road, I do want to clean up all these markings or even put the shell on. I think it'd be a really nice touch. I think the first thing you guys probably see in this car is the CSF radiator. Goal is to make this car full J's Racing, so I do want to get the J's Racing hood. The fenders compensate the strut bar. So it's kind of funny. It's like I have a J's Racing strut bar, so that means I need a J's Racing front end. All the fuel system, fuel tank, that's all stock in the car. The only thing that we've changed, like I mentioned, is the AAM pump, and that line that goes to the stock fuel line. So besides the stock fuel line, goes to there, that goes to the tension. Besides that, everything is pretty much off the shelf. The only thing that isn't off the shelf, front pipe. So the front pipe, you can either make it custom or you can ask Group and Garage, but they'll supply the front pipe as well. Everything here, there's a store or a part number that you can use to make this happen. So make sure to reach out to Group and Garage if you guys are interested in this swap. Another quick tip, so this Honda battery, it is a Honda battery, but what we did, you probably see here, but it's actually a Honda sticker. So originally that Honda sticker was on that other side. We removed the sticker from the back side and we put it to the front, just so it shows Honda. And then same with the sticker on top, we took it off, put it back, so we're facing it instead of it being upside down. Little things here and there that we did just to kind of compensate it. I am missing the cap for this, so I haven't had a chance, but I want to go to Junkyard, get the OEM cap, reach out to Resto Mod for some of their stickers. I'd love to have the car on the lift to kind of show you guys the full suspension. It's full PCI. Take my word for it, with S3 coilovers on twist springs. Maybe someone else is going to comment, but I have this spoon sticker. Even though everything is J's, there's nothing really spoon in this car besides that sticker and that mirror. It's going to come off sooner or later. I just, it's not really a priority. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, learned something new about the L15 swap. And, if there's any questions, I'm planning to make a more in-depth video on the swap itself, what you need, how you can do it if you wanted to do it yourself. If you guys are interested, reach out to Group and Garage. It took me maybe 2-3 months to get all the parts, but again, this was, I guess, the guinea pig car. It took a bit longer, but now that they figured out the formula how to do it, it's definitely possible. So all right guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe, really appreciate it. Leave a comment, leave a thumbs up. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace guys.